Have you ever poured your heart out in prayer only to be met with silence? Like your words hit a ceiling and bounced right back? You start to wonder, God, are you even listening? Especially when you need Him the most, it can feel like heaven has gone quiet. If that's you, I want you to know you're not alone. Even the greatest heroes of the Bible faced moments when God seemed distant. But what if I told you that God's silence isn't His absence? What if it's actually part of His plan? When life gets tough, when the diagnosis comes, when the finances dry up, or when you feel lost and need direction, that's when we cry out the loudest. And when there's no immediate answer, it's so easy for doubt to creep in. A little voice starts whispering, see? Maybe He doesn't care. Maybe you're on your own. But that's a lie. The Bible gives us a powerful truth in Isaiah 55:8-9, where God says, "My thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways." This means that God's silence isn't a sign of rejection. It's often a sign of redirection and a deeper work happening that we just can't see yet. Think about some of the giants of faith. Look at Job. He lost his health, his wealth, his family, everything. He cried out to God, begging for an explanation, but for chapters and chapters, heaven was silent. Yet in the middle of that painful silence, Job declared, "Though He slay me, yet will I trust Him." His faith wasn't based on God's answers, but on God's character. Or what about Joseph? Falsely accused, thrown into a dungeon for years. Can you imagine the prayers he must have prayed from that prison cell? God said nothing, not a word. Until one day, in a single moment, Joseph was brought from the prison to the palace. God was silent because He was positioning Joseph for a purpose far greater than he could have ever imagined. And let's not forget the most profound example of all, Jesus on the cross. In His darkest hour, He cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me?" If the Son of God Himself experienced that feeling of divine silence, then we know that silence is not a sign of separation. For Jesus, that silence preceded the greatest victory in history, the resurrection. So if you're in a season of silence, you're in good company. This silence isn't meant to break you. It's meant to build you. It's a process of sanctification. Sometimes God is quiet because He's testing the authenticity of our trust. Think about it. A faith that has never been tested can't really be trusted. It's easy to praise God when everything is going well, but can you still trust Him when He's silent? Can you still worship when you don't feel His presence? The teacher is always silent during the test. God hasn't disappeared. He's watching. He's seeing if you will lean on your own understanding or if you'll lean into His faithfulness, even when you can't see the next step. Every moment you choose faith over fear in the silence, you are growing spiritually stronger than you realize. The prophet Habakkuk was also frustrated, waiting on God, and God told him, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come." That promise is for you today. The delay you're experiencing is not a denial. It's divine timing. God is working behind the scenes, lining things up, preparing people, and preparing you for the breakthrough He has planned. He is closer than you could ever imagine. Psalm 34:18 reminds us, "The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." His silence is not a measure of His distance, so please don't give up. Don't stop praying just because you haven't received an answer yet. Keep worshiping. Keep reading His Word. Keep believing. God is still the author of your story, and this silent chapter is not the end. You are in the waiting room of a miracle. When the time is perfect, God will speak. The doors will fly open. The healing will manifest. And you will look back and understand that His silence was an act of love, setting the stage for a blessing bigger than you ever asked for. If this message has spoken to your heart today, let me know by commenting below. I'm trusting God in the silence. Your faith encourages others. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for more encouragement to strengthen your walk with God.